good morning. Well, good morning. So I am doing my morning chores, watering and feeding the animals. I'm kind of like a farmer, I guess. Watering and feeding every morning. Love it. Oh, look, the shingles for the roof. They decided to show up yesterday. Good thing too, because that roof is really falling apart. We haven't done this in a while, so we should take a drive. So, yeah. Oh, I gotta slam my door here. This rental truck is pretty janky, but I paid a really low price for it for the day. So, but enough about that. Another time. It's raining outside. Ooh. All right, so an update now. Yeah. I wish I could show you around what's been going on, but not a whole lot in the garden itself has been going on. Yeah. It's been more along the lines of running errands and trying to get stuff set up, stuff done. We had an issue with our refrigerator. Let's see. 3 days ago now, where we wake up and the food inside the refrigerator isn't even cold. What the heck? Like, it's room temperature milk. Yeah, like everything in the refrigerator and the freezer. Everything in the freezer was more like a refrigerator. It was cold but not frozen. So we're like, all right, well, use up what we can, store what we can, and then the rest of it gotta go. So went around trying to find a refrigerator. Would you believe that it is really difficult to find a refrigerator right now? It is really difficult, especially when you are looking for refrigerator on top, freezer on the bottom, in white. I know, it's just a refrigerator. All you need is something to keep your stuff cold. You don't need to have a particular color. I know. But apparently, white refrigerators aren't as popular as they used to be. And apparently, from what I'm understanding, either imports or manufacturers are just not producing them. One or the other. Not sure exactly which one. I don't really care. But got lucky. After an entire day of going from appliance store to hardware store, we stumbled upon a used refrigerator repair place. We're like, okay, they sell a couple of used refrigerators, but they're probably going to be really old and they're going to be junky or janky or whatever. We go in there, and sure enough, in the far corner, away from the door, is our refrigerator. It's a 4-door refrigerator. So it's got the 2 doors on the top that open up to the refrigerator. Then there's a drawer underneath that you can use for meats, cheese, wine, that kind of stuff. And then underneath that, closest to the floor, is the freezer. And it's a fairly small freezer, but we don't need a large freezer. Simply because your exhaust is really loud, dude. We don't need a large freezer because we've got, an outside stand-up freezer. So for us, the freezer, it's more for like convenience foods, hamburger patties or, whatever. So, yeah, found a freezer. a refrigerator. And actually, it wasn't terrible priced. So I guess when they received it, the temperature panel on it, it's a Samsung, so it's probably a bad refrigerator, but whatever. The temperature panel on it went bad, and so they had to replace that. So they replaced that, but it's basically like new. There's no dings on it or dents or anything, no scratches or anything. I mean, it looks like a brand new refrigerator. It's got LED lights on the inside. It's kind of fancy. So that was a whole day of fun. As far as the barrels are concerned, I still haven't cut the top of those out yet. I knew I planned on it, but I had a gut feeling that wasn't going to happen. So as far as the garden's concerned, yeah, nothing really has happened other than the compost bin, and yeah. Let's see. The chicks, they're laying eggs again. That's pretty cool. I gotta go through, well, this coming up weekend is roof. It's just the roof. It's all about the roof. As you've seen the shingles, I have got to replace the roof. And that's pretty much the only thing that is gonna happen. I've got to replace the roof. I just don't have a choice. It's gotta be done. The other thing that's got to be done, and I'm not going to do it until after the roof is done, and I have to dedicate my weekend to the roof. If I get sidetracked, boom, it can be unfinished for months. We don't need that. So, yeah. And the wife would probably be really unhappy if that happened. It's bad enough I start projects and don't finish them as it is. This needs to be the year of finishing projects. Yeah, definitely. This needs to be the year of finishing projects. So, get that done. And then I have the fence. I know I'm rambling. Got to get the fence done. Finish the fence. Everything else after that is kind of more for my happiness. So, roof and fence. Very high on the priority list. If I can get, anything else done after that, we'll be good. But roof and fence, and the stairwell in my dining room, that's got to get finished. I got to finish doing the drywall work on that. Get that painted. Yeah, just a lot's got to get done, and up to this point in time, there just hasn't been enough time to do it all. I got to make time. So, anyways, that's pretty much all that's happened. I don't want to keep going because I'll bore the crud out of you. And kind of a very boring week. But hopefully next week things will be a little bit more interesting. And maybe I'll take some pictures and some video of me doing the roof. So, alright y'all. Until next time. Bye for now. Ha ha!